Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all in a good mood this morning. I sure am. So nobody's on here yet, so I'm gonna wait for a minute to show you guys anything. So I'm just gonna keep cutting up my vegetables and stuff until you guys show up. Right? For a minute I had to stop and think, am I in the right group? But I think I am. I know yesterday we had a problem with it not showing people's comments and stuff. It'd be funny if today it didn't show the people. Not really funny. Okay, well you guys got about a minute and then I'm just going to start talking. Okay, well I'm going to go ahead and start what we're doing today. So I've got most of my stuff pre-chopped and ready. It's sad that you guys can't see. Oh, there. Oh, let's try that. That looks like a better angle. You don't see me as much, but I'm okay with that. Okay, so got my soy curls here soaking already, and I just used, I cheated. I just used some vegetable stock broth because I needed it to be easy today. I need to stock up on some of my things that I make my beef broth out of and stuff. So I've got my greens over here ready, lemon, avocado, and I've already made my little toasty. It's all ready to go. Don't they look a lot like English muffins? I think they do. Okay, so soy curls. The only kind of soy curls I know are made by Butler. There may be other ones. Hey, Karen. There may be other ones, but the only ones I know are soy curls. They come in a pretty good sized bag. And it's got, how many servings are in? 8 servings per container. A serving is 30 grams of this. And this is what 2 servings looks like. This is a 4-cup bowl, so 2 servings makes a lot. Now I'm going to personally, I do not throw this broth away. This broth is going to be reused, so I'm going to strain these out. Okay, so I've got a jar right here that I'm going to keep my broth in. So, saving that to use for other stuff. Now, you don't have to do this, but this is how I do my soy curls. You do not have to do this. You can just toss them in your frying pan, which I should be heating up, as is with the wetness. But see how truly wet these are? See how wet they still are? I do not like mine that wet. So, hands clean, of course. Squeeze off some more of that broth. Get in there and squeeze it out. Like I said, you do not have to do this. This is just the way I like to do it. So, I mean, they really do a good job soaking up the flavor, right? And again, dump into my little cup over here. Okay, look how much liquid came out of that. Almost all of it. but these still do have a nice flavored. They're only flavored with the broth, so they're not flavored with anything special. But now the way I want to do these, and I cannot believe I did not bring my spices over here. Okay, so I like to spice them before I throw them in my frying pan. So we're gonna add some garlic powder, and we're just making a stir fry, so it can be any kind of spices you like, and I'll be right back. Alright, I just grabbed a few here, so remember we love minced onion, so we're going to put some of the minced onion in there. I like the smell of minced onion, I like the taste of it, I like everything about it. Put some smoked paprika in here. Got a few chives, dried chives. Okay, now I'm just going to let this kind of rest in here in the spices while I get everything going. So, when I make, oh, I got some cracked, the peppercorn. I like that pepper better for stuff like this. When I'm going to do a stir fry, I'm going to use some of my oil. I'm not going to use a lot of my oil, but I'm going to use some of it. I would say this is about half a teaspoon maybe, if that much. There goes my phone again. Really? Stop that. Okay, so just this pan is a non-stick pan that you can use metal utensils in. I love these pans. So hear how nice and toasty that is already. So we're going to throw in some of our garlic. There goes, throw in our peppers. And I have a red one, a yellow one, and 2 orange ones already all chopped up. So, and I'm going to throw in my onions. Okay, I couldn't find any, I don't know how you guys did, but I couldn't find any green zucchinis. I found the Mexican zucchinis, the kind of lighter green, but the dark green ones, they weren't even there. They had the yellow ones, but I want everything green. I want green stuff, so any kind of zucchinis will work. Okay, so I got the oil in here to get this started, but I will be using the broth to keep it going. How you guys doing today? How's everybody feeling? Oh, today was weigh-in day. I've lost 3.8 pounds for this week. Now that might not sound like very much, but I'm thrilled because I've been in maintenance for so long, just kind of holding my weight the same, but I was really happy with that personally. Alrighty, so that can continue to do its full thing. I'm going to go ahead and throw my, toss my cabbage in there because the cabbage, okay, so it says 1 cup of cabbage. But when I give you guys amounts for this stuff, that's just a suggested amount. I like a lot of cabbage in my stir fry, so I've got like a couple of nice sized cups here. So I'm going to put a little bit in for now, get it going. I'm going to put some of my very thinly sliced. Wow, Sharon, that's amazing. Jeez. Wow, that is amazing. I think you're going to be our star winner. Okay, so I'm putting in some of my zucchinis. Now we all know that, you know, the pan looks really full when you start and then it slowly cooks it down, right? I don't know about you guys, but I love stir fries. They're easy. It's like a one-pan meal. Everything's simple. That's cute. I don't even know how that got on there. It's like, what? Really? Because I have to break it to get it off. Okay, there we go. Wow. Okay. And I don't want to throw my chicken stuff in yet because I don't want it to get overdone. So we're going to set that over there. So what else did we got going on? We got going a cucumber salad. Now, I get it. I know. In the beginning, I did that. I lost like that too. And I loved it. I still like big numbers. So when I said slice your cucumbers thin, I mean slice them like paper thin pieces, guys. They should be so thin. They should look translucent when you hold them up. They should be almost see-through. Okay, so I'm not a cucumber lover, but let me explain to you guys one of the reasons why you guys have lost so much weight this week. It's called water vegetables. Water vegetables help you burn fat in so many different ways. They also help flush your fat cells of the fat that's already in them. Did you know that fat cells, when the fat first comes out, they fill with water? So they're still, the fat cells still there and still swollen because it's filled with water now. And as soon as it gets convinced that you're not going to fill it back up with fat, it will release the water. If you're eating a whole bunch of water vegetables like cucumbers and zucchinis and cabbage and, oh my goodness, celery and all the green stuff. All the green stuff. You just got to eat the green stuff. Bell peppers. All that stuff, those are water vegetables. And the more water vegetables you eat, the faster you're going to lose weight and the better you're going to keep it off. So for your cucumber salad, even if you don't like it, try to eat it. You want to put some kind of vinegar. I had some of this left over. I'm trying to finish off this red wine vinegar. It's not really wine. Just put a little bit. You don't need a whole ton so you don't see any in here. I just put enough just to coat these. I put some spices, like I put the cracked pepper, some dill, some marjoram, however you say that. a little bit of salt and a little bit of the cracked pepper, and then the really finely sliced white onions, and then if you like stuff like this, put a little tap of stevia in there, because I like it to kind of have a little bit of a sweetness with that vinegar. This is yummy. This is yummy. I was going to show you guys a little secret about green onions. You probably already know this, but I'm going to show you. Okay, so here's my green onions I'm going to use to top my stuff later. Just green onions, no big deal. The green onions I've grown myself. Every single time I use my green onions, I stick the little root thingies back in this little bit of water here until they grow new tops. When they grow new tops, when they get about this big, I cut them off again about to here, and then these will go back in the jar to grow new onions. And that works for about 3 or 4 times per set of onions, and then you have to start over. But still, keeps them going for a while. I like it. Now remember, the thing with these pans is that you cannot cook these, you cannot cook on high. You cannot do any kind of fast frying type thing. These pans are made to be used on a lower heat. And that's what keeps them nice and keeps them going the way they're going. Okay, so I'm going to put in the rest of my zucchini. That was only one zucchini. It went a long way. Long way. Put the rest of that in. Put in some more of the cabbage. I'll put in the rest of the cabbage. Let that cook down a little bit. When that cooks down a little bit, we'll toss our soy curls in. This garlic is just for anything else I might need today. I never know. I'm going to need something. Okay, so that was our cucumber salad. Our stir fries cooking. Protein toast is done. Greens are done. This was an easy day, guys. Let me show you something you can do with your toast, though. Let's put it right. Look. Give me a new mat. I love these little mats. They're easy to use. They're very handy. Okay, so I'm gonna have strawberry toast today. Yummy, right? I don't know if you guys made any of the fresh fruit stuff. This stuff, okay, so this is so unctuous at this point. Hold on. So, seriously, it spreads on like the best real fruit. Look at my mouth watering. I'm not even hungry because it smells so good. And I don't need a whole lot of it. It's just to give it a little taste for me. So, yummy, right? That will be my toast for today. If you wanted to, you could put some nut butter on it, and you could have like a peanut butter and jam type toasty. But easy, right? Karen, if you're still here, thank you so much for going into the big group and putting out a blurb in there about this. That will definitely help if I decide to do this again. And, you know, it's really funny because, like, one day I'm like, man, I want to do this again. I really want to do this again. This is great. I love it. Because I love you guys. I love being in here with you and doing all this. And then other days I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this again. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, that's cooking down, so I'm going to go ahead and toss all of my soy curls in there. Now, at this point, because we don't have a lot of spices in here, this is where you get to decide how you really want to spice this up. Do you want to add Asian spices, soy sauce? Matter of fact, I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I have not figured out my refrigerator completely yet, but I'm going to pour a little bit of soy sauce, like maybe 2 tablespoons maybe. And I personally love chili oil, so I'm going to put a little bit of chili oil in there. Let's see how that smells and goes. Oh, that just changed the whole smell of it. It's amazing how soy sauce does that, right? Well, you know what, Sharon? That just sold me. That sold me. If you really feel like that this has been the thing that has helped you the most, then yes, I'll do it again. And everybody will have you to thank for it. Because I guess maybe I just needed one person to say that. I mean, not that I don't think that several of you guys have said that this is great, but if you think it can work for other people too, then yeah, I should do it. You're right. Okay, I'm committed. I'll do it. I'll do it again. Okay, so now that's just going to cook down. Cooking it down, again, is going to depend on you because it's up to you how much... Good, I'm glad. It's up to you how much you want to cook your vegetables down. Remember, I kind of like mine a little bit al dente, but in stir fry, I'm okay with it either way. And sometimes I like to fry it off until I hear all the liquids coming out of it. And you know how it gets kind of that, what do they call the stuff that sticks to the bottom of your pan? There's actually a word for it, and I used to know the word all the time. But I like to get that when it gets there and kind of gets those little crisp edges. So it just depends. Depends on how you want it. It's basically done like this. I mean, you can basically eat it now. I like my little soy curls to get a little bit more done. And a lot of people, by the way, like their soy curls to be almost dry, which is weird because we have to reconstitute them. But if you want them to be drier and crispier, throw the soy curls in the fry cook, the air fryer, until you're ready to add them to this. Yeah, that actually works. Let me see if I can, let me throw a couple of these in there and show you what I mean really quick. Look how big some of these are. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, and you guys, I have a new recipe for the toast. For everybody that doesn't know that, I'm going to do an actual video of it, a very nice, slow video where I take my time and show you every single step, because this one comes out so much better and it's so much thicker. It's like a thicker toasty, like a thicker bread thing. So I'm going to do that for you guys today. I'm going to do that little video and put it back in our boot camp group. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be dinner time. Now how do you like this? Let me show you something. You can eat this whole pan if you want to. Do you see how much that is? This is probably 3.5, 4 cups of food, maybe even more than that. But you can eat all of this because the calories are nothing. But don't. And I know you won't, because you're going to get full. Because you're going to be having your greens and stuff. You're going to be having other things. You have to microwave it for 3 minutes, air fry it for 3 minutes. What do you have to do for 3 minutes? It could be a pig out day, but I'm just saying you could, but you don't have to. But if you eat all this, let me tell you what's going to happen. If you eat all this, you're probably going to lose a couple pounds because there's so much. You're going to be going pee all day and all night. Oh, the microwave. 3 minutes in your microwave? Wow, do you happen to know what your wattage on your microwave is? Because like mine's 1200, it says right on the front. Sometimes they'll say inside the door or something. Because is it an old microwave? Is it like a real low wattage one? Or are you putting too much liquid in it? Too much liquid can really be a problem. I promise I'll do the video today and I'm going to show you guys exactly. 1100, well then it shouldn't take you over a minute. And if it's taken over a minute, I think you have too much liquid. That has to be the problem. That's the only thing that could take, I just don't see how it could take that long. Yeah, I'm gonna do that video today just so you guys can see that. Okay. No, because we're basically sea level. We're Seattle. That's sea level. The ocean's right out there. So I don't think that's it. Okay, so do you hear how nice and dry this is sounding? I don't know if you guys can hear that. All of the liquid is cooked out of here now. See, I'll just bring you over here, show it to you. Can you hear that sizzling? See, that fogged up the thing, didn't it? Oh, let me go check these. Okay, those are hot. Okay, see how nice and brown and crispy they got, but they're still soft enough to eat. Okay, but you can do that if you want them to be a little crispier. And those taste really good. All right, guys. that's it. I don't see as where I really have anything else to show you today. Got it all nice and easy, right? Oh, you're not sea level. That would be interesting. If anybody lives above sea level that isn't having problems, let us know how you're doing the bread. How's that? All right, guys, I'm off here. We got to run all the way into Seattle today. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all your husbands and fathers and sons and mates. Bye.